Alright, so I have to redo this again. I ran out of space. Somebody on the last video I uploaded mentioned that I assume he thought that I did this. He said that I no longer am homesteading. And that's not true. I never said that I wasn't homesteading anymore. Basically, we are moving again after the convention here in a few weeks. And here's the reason why, okay? First off, Lufkin's a great town, don't get me wrong, but it's too big for me. You know, I don't like being in a town with 35,000 plus people. That's just, it's too claustrophobic, which is one of the reasons why I didn't like working at the candy factory job. Even though I made it sound good, it really wasn't. They didn't even pay me all my money that they owed me. Anyways, it's too claustrophobic for me. I don't like being around that many people. And then, let alone that, the rules and laws on actually homesteading is not very lenient in Lufkin. Like, if you're outside the city limit, you can have a farm and shit like that. But the city itself, especially even if you're on the outskirts of town, like where I'm at, where technically I'm in the county, but I'm still under city rule, I guess. In other words, I have 15, 16 chickens. I'm only allowed to have 4, and they all have to be hens. I have 2 hens and 13 roosters. So there's that, and then I don't know. It's just I feel restricted being in Lufkin, you know, which is one of the reasons why I decided to go back on the road for this trip. Now, we are going to be moving to the Clovis area of New Mexico. I'm not going to say where for security reasons, but we're going to be moving out there, and I mean, we're going to have a hell of a lot more freedom. I've been living on this farm on and off since 2016, before I had Xena. And the people that own and run it, they are the most welcoming couple I've ever met, you know. Adopted 3 kids, still raising them. They let other people sleep or have places on their property if they need it. They've been wanting me to stay there for years, permanently, but I never wanted to do it because I was always on the road all the time, and I felt more comfortable being on the road. And of course now, with Xena being gone, it's just me, Avery, and Duke. And you know, we've basically done a lot of what I wanted to do at the moment. I just feel better if we went over there, because again, we get to have the freedom. We can do basically whatever we want. We don't even pay to live there. That's the thing. Shit, I'm going way too fast. You know, we don't have to pay to live there. The only thing required of us is that if we are going to be there, we have to help out on the farm. That's it. So, like, they don't ask us for money. If they do, it's mainly for emergencies. If something happened and the people don't have the money because they are poor-ish, then if me or whoever else lives there has the money to do whatever they need to be done, especially if it's for one of the kids, then we'll go ahead and give them the money. Especially if it's for the kids, I'll definitely give them the money. If it's for cigarettes and shit, I don't even bother. So basically, when we get there, y'all stop. Anyways, y'all just get way too excited, I swear. Anyways, it looks like it's going to take like 3 trips back and forth between Clovis and Lufkin, maybe 4 trips, because I want to get the animals and my outdoor stuff there first. So, like, my animals, I want to get, dude, I'm not moving. If you're gonna get gas, you better hurry up and do it. Anyways, my fencing stuff, because we have a little plot we're gonna set up on. Living wise, either I'm gonna be staying here in the car because I got a bed in the back, and I mean, it would be easier anyways, or I'll probably be moving in one of the campers, but that depends on Jamie, who owns the place. And I mean, I do whatever she wants me to do. She can ask me to live out in a tent, and I'll do it. You know, which we got a 6-person tent over here. Somebody gave us the other day. I don't care what the hell I live in. It's just we're just trying to figure out like what we want to do with me being over there on a permanent basis. You know, and I mean, and where we're living at, like I said, I'm not gonna give out the location because they're big on security, especially with the kids being there, and we've already had instances of just random ass people walking up there before. Like, we were there about 2 weeks ago visiting with them and drawing up plans on what to do. And one of the people who was staying there, she just left here the other day. She was only going to be there, she was supposed to be there for a couple of days, and she was there for like almost a month. And the thing is that she brought a friend of hers with her to the property and didn't bother telling any of us. So I came out the door and see this random ass guy just standing in the middle of the yard, and this is a 2.5 acre farmland that we live on. So where he was standing, we made into the playground for the kids from one of the nearby towns that didn't want their playground equipment anymore. And he's standing in the middle of it, and I pulled one of the girls about my age aside who lives there, and I said, "Who is that over there?" And she says, "I don't know." And I hauled out to Jamie, who's a mother to me, and I said, "Ma, there's a stranger out here in the middle of the yard." And we didn't see Ashley, the other girl that was staying temporarily, right? So because of stuff like that, I mean, we ran out there, you know, because I don't think we even knew where the kids were. They're, you know, they go around the whole property. But you see, it's stuff like that. We always have random people showing up for whatever reason. It makes no sense. But anyways, so it's, you know, stuff like that I can do security for because where I'm placed at, I can watch the driveway where our vehicles come in and out, and I can also see the whole front of the property as well as parts of the back and parts of the other side of the property. So it's a boost of security. And then, like I said, y'all know I love the way of the Amish people, and I've always told people I don't really do relationships these days because of the fact that I want a little house on the prairie relationship, and everybody wants we're gonna blast ghetto music and listen to fucking Nickelback all day kind of music or kind of life. So it's one of those things where it's like I can go out there and dress completely Amish, and they are completely fine with that, you know. So yeah, like I said, we're just trying to figure out how we're gonna plan this. We are leaving Lufkin hopefully maybe a couple weeks after we get home from Brett, and then we're gonna try to make it permanently, you know. So I will be doing videos there, just not as much due to the fact that our town only has about 1,000 people, so there's not really anything there other than like a gas station, a couple stores, and some houses in the school. So there's no Wi-Fi there, so I have to go off to Clovis to go use Wi-Fi to upload videos. And we have Wi-Fi there on the property, but it's not fast compared to like the ones in Clovis. So if I do any videos there, it's gonna take a while for me to get them uploaded. Anyways, I just wanted to address that because apparently there's people who think